Well, there you are. Again, Charlie Greer podcast. I do this every day today. So, happy birthday to me. It's my birthday. So, before we start, please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, the information's in the description. For Cash App, my handle is Charlie Greer Podcast. And for Zelle, it's my email. It's all in the description. Let's do this. So, happy birthday to me. Huh? What? See? I made it. Another year. 52. My God. Look how haggard I look. Anywho's it, my birthday, January 29th. I share this birthday with the likes of Oprah Winfrey, Tom Selleck, and Heather Graham. Well, funny thing is, Heather Graham, so this was back in the day. Like, I was living in LA, living in Hollywood. There was a Kinko's on La Brea, like right in the heart of Hollywood. It was my birthday, and I forgot what I was doing. I was either doing like gig flyers or flyers for an art show, something. I was making, copies. And I was in the parking lot, and it's behind the place. And anyway, here comes this car, almost hit me. I actually, like, it kind of did. She stopped, and I landed on the hood. It was Heather Graham. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. She was super nice. And then we had little pleasantries, like, oh, hey, yeah, how you doing? I didn't know her. Sorry, I almost killed you. We laughed, and then she took off, and she went into the Kinko's. I was coming out. She went in. So when I got home, I went online, like, Heather Graham, I'd seen her in movies and stuff. And I clicked, and then it was her birthday. It was both of our birthdays. I didn't know. If I'd have known it was her birthday, hey, let's go out to lunch. Let's do something, shit. Strange, mysterious world we live in. But yeah, it's my birthday. Last night, we celebrated, Mama Beers treated us to dinner. Scotty Beer's mother. She's awesome. And we actually didn't go. We went and picked it up because we didn't want to Saturday, and we'd rather go home and. So we but we went to order and waiting. We had margaritas. I haven't had a margarita, like a big frozen one. Like, it was awesome. Like, it was. I usually don't drink like hard liquor. I guess that's tequila. Amazing. It had like limes and oranges and salt and just everything. Loved it. I didn't finish it. Matter of fact, I only got through like a half. It was big. And our food came, and we're just like, what? Good times. We watched a Bob Lazar documentary. Bob Lazar, the UFO guy who claims to work on a UFO. It was awesome. And then today, there's football games. So I'm going back over to the beer residence of Scotty Beer's, Mama Beer's place. And watched the Chiefs, I guess, they were playing. And then Mama Beer's is making, I think, Italian beef. Oh, my God. She's a great cook. Her Italian beef is awesome. Can't wait. But yeah, I lived another year. Never thought I'd live this long. Never thought I'd make it, man. 52. Are you kidding me? 52. Never would have thought that I would live to see 52. Dear God. A lot of other people probably like, he's never going to make it to 21. Well, I got to 52. I might have 52 more years in me. Who knows? Well, I'd be one of those old days, hey, son of a, maybe, sitting on the porch like rock. That's crazy. In my day, we used to, perhaps that's how it'll be. And I, for one, welcome another 52 years. You never. Life is tough sometimes. But yeah, I made it to 52. Is anybody else's birthday? I should say, is anybody out there January 29th, kind of? Perhaps, maybe. We shall see, I guess. Comment below. Is it your birthday? Did you just have a birthday? Is a birthday coming up? Who knows? But yeah, we had a good time last night. Great times. I like keeping my circles small. I don't like to be out and about anymore anyway. You can understand, like, when I was younger, that's all I did was in a club or a bar, or my band played out a lot. So spent a lot of time in bars. And I knew everybody, and you think you have all these friends. I mean, they're all acquaintances, man. Basically strangers. I mean, they're, hey, bro, and but you don't hang out, I would have gigs on my birthday. Um, I mentioned when I was on Adam the Woo show that night, that live stream, that was my birthday. I didn't tell anybody. See, when I've gotten older, I didn't want to think about it. It kind of depressed me, my birthday. So at work, I didn't tell anybody it was my birthday. Adam the Woo, when he had me on his live stream, I didn't say, "Hey, it's my birthday." I didn't want to. Maybe I should have. I'm bad at like promoting myself. Um, Birthdays again can be kind of depressing for me. Just when you get older, I used to love when I was like, birthday parties, and you get older, like, oh no, not another birthday. Um, but I have it. Today is the day. If you want to give me some birthday wishes, my Cash App handle is Charlie Greer Podcast. I'd appreciate it. I need new gear. I mean, I've been struggling with this, I guess, dying computer, um, laptop, notepad, whatever it is. I don't even know. Um, I need another. I need a lot. Um, yeah, so watch the football game today. Eating Italian beef and just to celebrating me. If I was actually going to talk about something else today. I wasn't going to, mention my birthday, but why not? I need to get in the habit of promoting myself. See, I don't really promote my podcast that well. I'm not that good at it. I should be, but I promoted bands and art shows, and I used to curate art shows, and so you would think, social again. I probably should be on. Somebody was telling me, like, man, you need to be on Instagram. You need to be on Twitter. I've never been on Instagram. I've never tweeted. Never been on Twitter. Um, uh, I had a media company contact me about helping me with my podcast, but it seemed like they wanted me to pay, and they seemed cool. And I asked them, like, how much is it? And I've never heard from them again, because I might do that. I mean, how just to get up and running, like, um, shit. Behind the scene, like, you do have to. I know I have to promote my podcast. Nothing's for free. And even when I was in my band, before even when we got to a certain level, before we even stepped on stage, well, we had a sound man come in. We had an extra soundman. We pay him. Usually they get paid at the end of the night. We'd pay him up front. And we had the lighting guy. He'd bring like different plastics for the lighting. We extra lighting, rain lights, smoke machines, fans, extra stage. You had to pay for all that. We wanted to look like a real band, like a big band, anyway. So by the time we hit the stage, there's a minimum of 700 in the hole. We knew we were going to sell out the club, or at least get close to it. So yeah, we would, you have to spend money to make money, man. Nothing's for free. And it was even more than stuff, because we had roadies. We paid them like 25, 40 bucks, 50 bucks, who knows? We would, free beer, any kind of food that was around. They could, we took care of people. So I know that I need to be promoting my podcast. I need better equipment. I need a producer. I need this. Again, I sound like, what about Bob? But I do. And it doesn't, when you have a date, like, it doesn't feel like it's my birthday. For one, it's cold and like overcast here where I'm at, the Midwest. And it felt more like last night was my birthday. That's why we did it Saturday, because Sunday, what the again, that our margarita was excellent. Forgot the name of the restaurant. It was a Mexican restaurant. I think it's the best restaurant in town. I don't eat out that much, but coming from California and living off of like Mexican food. I love Mexican food, Chinese food, Italian. I like it all. I'm shocked at how good this restaurant is. It's real good. And they were telling us where to go to get like real authentic, like street food. I guess there is some places around here. They were cool. I didn't mention it was my birthday, because technically it wasn't. So I wasn't like, it's my birthday. I probably could have got a free drink. Shit. I wasn't thinking. Again, since I've hit about 40 for the last, 12 years, I wouldn't say my birthday, because in LA, a lot of people were younger. I was like an old man. I mean, like, I'm older than their dad. It's like, well, I didn't want to. Someone's like 20. I'm like 48 now. It's Frank. Hey, happy birthday. Thank you, Frank, from Unresolved Crime. Thank you. Oh, and give him some love. Frank at Unresolved Crime. Also give Rock and Ruckus, or Ruckus Rocks. I always say that name. Give him some love. Frank's watching. Cool, Frank. Thank you, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Don't rant too much. That's what we do, though. But yeah, it's going to be a mellow day. Actually, it was a mellow night. Like, I went home at like 8 because I got there at like 3. You know what I mean? I'm an old man now, so I'm not like running around like I used to. You know, I had a steady girlfriend back in the day, so we would always do things. We were always together. We'd meet friends at a bar, or if I had a gig, you know, everybody's out and about and good times. We used to celebrate my birthday. I haven't been able to reconnect with people. I used to live in this town that I'm in now. I moved from California to this small town. I haven't been able to connect with my old friends. I mean, especially here, I haven't seen anybody since I was like in junior high here. I thought I would. Looked on Facebook, and everybody's like married or moved on or what have you. And then I thought I had all these friends over in Champaign-Urbana, which is like an hour and a half away. No, nobody's. You think you have friends? No, you'll have no friends that like it, kind of thing. But I have met some, you know, new people since I moved back. They're cool. And some neighbors and this, that, and the other thing. But yeah, it's a chill day. It doesn't feel like my birthday. Again, yesterday felt like my birthday. And I guess it's going to be football and Italian beef for me. What? Huh? That's good enough. I mean, and it's a playoff game. Because I don't follow football as much. I have since I gotten back. Scotty Beers is a big Chiefs fan. And I'll go over there and like watch the game. And he's like a commentator. He's like online. He's a member of some kind of website. And he's, you know, I've been trying to get him to do his own. We do Cooking with Scotty Beers, but I've been trying to get him to do like a football. This film what he's doing. I think it's awesome. He knows I used to know a lot. I mean, I do know how the game is played, but I don't know who's who and this, that, and the other. And the NFL's got all this new rules, you know. Again, when I was in LA, I just like the presence of a football. So a game, I would actually turn it on, mute it, just to have. There's something about when a football game's on, it makes me feel like, I don't know. I like that feeling. I grew up. I used to love football. I played football. I think I played when I was in junior high. I played football. I was a tight end and a defensive end on the B squad because I couldn't memorize all the plays. But I ended up playing a lot in the game. I remember when we first started, you had to learn. Like they gave us this book of plays, buck 40, buck 42. Like, I have to learn these. And I just want to play my guitar. I love football. But I was like, man, this is like school. Like you have to memorize all this. And they wanted me to play quarterback. I could throw the football pretty well. And there was about 4 or 5 of us going up for quarterback. And the guy who could throw he was good, but he wasn't as good. He got it because he knew these plays. He it took a couple weeks or whatever. They were first week you have to. I didn't know these. I didn't study. What do you mean you didn't study? I don't know. I didn't know. But yeah, today's a football day. Italian beef. I was going to talk about something else. I think I was going to talk about like some kind of conspiracy. Who knows? I've been on a conspiracy kick. I've been watching like JFK stuff. They've released a bunch of the JFK. I think in 2017 they did the first dump of information. Then they sealed something. Then Frank says Idaho. See, I haven't been following that. I have followed the case of a little bit about the 4 that murdered. There's something funny about that case. Seems like that dude is a serial killer or something. But I can't keep up with, and that's why honestly my podcast is not a true crime podcast because I don't like talking about dark things all the time. I mean, I think it's cool, but Frank says he's innocent. He could be. You never know. He needs his day in court. Again, I haven't kept up with it. Very well could be. Innocent until proven guilty. You got to think along those lines too. They say they got evidence. I don't know. Again, I haven't kept up with that. I'm gonna, you know what? I should start probably live streaming, so I can answer questions and stuff. But yeah, today's my birthday. 52. Comment below. Are you too in your 50s? It's like, oh Lord. But I'm in pretty good shape considering how I lived a rock and roll like artist life. Um, but in my late 20s, Frank says, "Give me your number. I'll get you more." But hey, hook me up, Frank. So, yeah, in my I think late 20s, early 30s, I read Iggy Pop's book, and I forgot the name of it, but I read Iggy Pop's book, and that's when I found out about uh, macrobiotic diet, not micro, macro, MA. And what that is basically like rice and beans and vegetables, little fish here and there. Um, and so I switched my diet in like 90. I was in my late, like 28, 29 when I did this. So for like over 20 years, I've been macrobiotic. Now I'll cheat, but I usually eat like a lot of beans. I mean, people make fun of me how many beans I eat. Beans, rice, vegetables, peanuts. I'll substitute meats with peanuts. See, I have a stomach problem, and but Scotty Beers is such a good cook. He cooks all kinds of crazy stuff. Matter of fact, I've gained about like 5, 10 pounds since I moved back. Um, but yeah, so that helped me um, with my health, with my physique, I and people act like, do you not look? You should, they think I'm not. They think I'm lying about my age. Like, no, it's my diet. Um, it's I don't eat a lot of fast food. Uh, Again, beans. I literally eat beans almost every day. I eat peanuts every day. Um, Again, look into it. Look at if you want to survive and live eat macrobiotic. It's mostly fish. It's a lot of like rice, beans, fish, vegetables, peanuts, what avocados, all it's just simple and basic. Then I also do what's called a oh God, what is it? I do this cleanse with it's like cabbage soup and peel a pound, peel a pound soup. So if you eat it for like 5 or 7 days, you'll lose about a pound a day or more because it's like broth, like chicken broth, cabbage, vegetables. You can put in potatoes, whatever. Don't put too many potatoes, but like, and it's tough to do it every day. I mean, you're cleansing yourself, and your body takes more energy to burn the food. So you're burning fat, and it's like fuel as you're eating it. So the more you eat, in theory, this is what they say, you're losing weight. And peel a pound soup, Google it. You can figure they used to prescribe it back in the day, like old doctors. He's like, oh, you need a peel a pound soup, eat this every day for 7 days. And at first you're like, yeah, this is great. I'll do this. And then you eat it like 3 times that day. And you're like, well, maybe. And then by the 7th, you're literally, you want to cheat. You want to go eat like a cheeseburger or something. And you should have a cheat day, but you don't want to be stuffing your face with potato chips. And so, yeah, that's why I've kind of, because I've had health issues too, but my diet is what got me through, kept me the same frame. Like I still have the same waist that I've always had. Yeah, if you drink a lot of beer, you'll swell up, but I don't drink like I used to. And there's been times where I didn't drink at all for like 5 years. I wouldn't even have it, not a drop. Because I've had issues with that too. And I used to be a wild man. Okay. A lot of fun though. Frank's just like bombing me on Facebook. I don't even get, I don't see why I'm getting these, anywho's it. My computer also, I've had computer problems. That's why I've been asking for like, help me. I need, because my computer's going to crash. And I do this every day. So I don't want to miss a day because of some technical. So my computer seems to be acting a little better. I set it back to default. I don't even know what I did. But hopefully it seems to be working. Frank says, I drink beer every single day and I'm just fine. Hey, you're young though, Frank. So I get it. I used to, Um, but I was out and about more, and I was gigging and doing art shows, and but then there was times like, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm not gonna have a beer. Um, and but it's again, it's fun to relax with friends, have a beer. I don't drink hard liquor, and again, I don't drink that much, considering how I used to be. No, I'm not. No need for it. Don't smoke herb like I used to. Used to be like a wake and bake stoner. You know, used to smoke a ton of herb. Don't ever, uh, yeah. Every once in a while, every blue moon, if I'm hanging out with people, if they're smoking somewhere, like, yeah, give me a hit of that herb. And then it's too strong. See, I'm not used to like, damn, I'll take one hit. Like, huh? And they make fun of me, like, dude, yeah, because I don't smoke this and this new stuff, like this new weed, is like super deluxe, awesome. It smells good, it tastes good, it's strong. I'm just not used to that. And I'm in my 50s. It's like, dude, I have better things to do. And herb will make me sleepy a lot of times. I don't need it. Um, the most important, I know it sounds stupid, but it's just to like, being sober and being like, you know, just not doing anything. Well, I smoke cigarettes and drink coffee. Don't drink soda. Don't do, every blue moon I'll have a soda. And then it's awesome. Like, it's like, oh, wow, Coca-Cola. But like, I might have a soda today. Who knows? Maybe, perhaps. But yeah, it's a mellow birthday for me. Again, whose birthday is anybody else has this the same birthday as I? Is anybody just had a birthday? Is somebody about to have a birthday? Um, Comment. Let me know. Are you gonna party? Just like yeah, you probably will. And I look forward to today. Again, I like to hang out with just a small group of friends. I don't need all the, because again, my background, being in music, being in bands, and doing art shows, I used to know everybody. Granted, I guess technically I still do, even though I haven't seen them in a while. And I used to be like a social butterfly. You think you know these people, you really don't, they're like acquaintances. I mean, that's cool, you know. Um, but I always kept my circle small. I don't need a bunch of again, I know everybody. But as far as like I like to cook. I cook almost every day. Beans. For Christmas, I got a crock pot. I need to bust it out. I need to make some like killer beans, get a ham bone or something. And for fun, I need to soak my beans overnight. That's the key. If you make beans, you soak them overnight and then cook them. They hold together better and it doesn't take as long. That's all. My grandma taught me that. Some kind of hillbilly knowledge. Well, soak your beans. Okay, I will. And that's what I'll do. Yeah, and again, look into the macrobiotic diet. That's helped me out. Again, I learned it from Iggy Pop's book because I was like, how did he? Because he must be 80. He's still going. Um, and in his book, he talks about how it saved him. He said because he used to be a wild man, like a big time wild man, and he claimed in his book what saved him was his diet, this macrobiotic diet. And I guess macrobiotic diets were like hip with all the hippies in the 60s and 70s, and a lot of our food has been like engineered, and fast food has got all this sodium in it and God knows what else. Because when I don't eat fast food, but when I do, granted, at first it's like, oh wow, yeah, this is great, and then it's like, oh no, like your stomach's burnt. Like you again, when you don't eat it and then you do, you realize why you don't want to be eating it. But the last time I had McDonald's was pretty awesome. I was shocked that like I got a filet of fish, how small it was and expensive. Like a filet of fish and fries and a Coke was like, I think $10. Like, what, $10? And the filet of fish was literally like, I mean, it was so small, like 3 or 4 bites done. It was good. The French fries were cool. But then later on, I go, oh no, my belly, I can't do it. I used to eat fast food when you were younger, and also fast food, I guess, wasn't as bad. I don't know. Maybe I could digest it better, but it seemed like it wasn't as toxic, if you will. I shouldn't say that, but I do love Chinese food. I eat a lot of Chinese. I get like the good ramens. I'll make a mess of ramen. Um, man, I have to go to another town to get like the really good ones, like the green curry ramen, and they're a little bit more expensive, but man, they're the bomb. And living in LA, I would eat like street tacos, and there was cheap Chinese. I mean, that's all I did for like 24 years. I just and it was cheap to, I cooked, but and I wouldn't go to like the Panda Express. I'm talking about like real Chinese with like tofu and fish and this, that, and the other, and some things you don't want to eat or didn't know what it was, leeks or whatever. No, uh, but I can cook anything. I love to cook. Again, mostly beans. It goes back to that macrobiotic thing. Today I'm gonna have Italian beef. Mama Beer makes a great Italian beef. Um, I'm sure there's gonna be other things. And we're gonna be doing cooking with Scotty Beer soon. We've been trying to plan, and then things come up, and I'm thinking about we're doing. He's going to do a shawarma, and then we're also thinking about doing a a boxed hamburger challenge. Like those hamburgers that come in a box at like the dollar store. They got to be horrible. They're in a box, cheeseburger in a box, and they're frozen. So we're going to get two of them. One we're just going to nuke and eat, try it, sample it, just how it is, and then the other one we're gonna kick it up a bit, onion, pickles, let it, whatever, and see how can you even make it edible. We don't know. So we got a few Scotty Beer cooking with Scotty Beers coming up. We're planning it out. It's just that we have to, shit happens. We do want to do more. I want to set him up so he can just go ahead and do, but now again, we're technical idiots. We don't. We don't know this new computer world. But yeah, it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Hope everybody's doing well. Again, comment below. Do you have a birthday? Is it your birthday? Perhaps. Perhaps it is. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, the information's in the description for Cash App. My handle is charliegreerpodcast. And for Zelle, it's my email. All that information's in the description. I appreciate it. But I love y'all. If it's anybody else's birthday, happy birthday. I'll be back tomorrow. I love y'all. Be blessed. Cheers.